Hi, my name is Lisa Schmidt, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator with the Stamper Studio and with Stampin' Up! I'm in my 20th year, and I do love, love, love stamping. Tonight is Wonder Wednesday, so welcome to Wonder Wednesday. And it's a night when I'm going to show you how to do a technique, something different than what you may have used it for before. Tonight, I'm going to use our clear blocks as stamps. So I don't know if you've seen that before, but I'm excited to show you how you can use it as a background. And let us know where you're from. Let us know what you think as we go along. But I am going to go ahead and get started. David. All right. So using again Paradise Palms. Remember that's one that we have a special. Dave and I have a special on this week. I think you're really going to like this because it's kind of different and kind of fun. So we are going to take just a basic white piece of paper.
Cardstock.
Cardstock, yes. I am going to use my foam mat because I want to have a little push when I do it. I just have to remember which one I did. I think I did this one too. All right. And I feel like that's vanilla. I wanted white. So let's just see. Oh, sure is vanilla. I'm going to grab a white instead. There we go. I'll swap that out.
My, what crooked pieces you have there.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to use So Saffron, and I'm inking up this whole block. This is going to be my background. So go ahead and ink it up. Ink, ink, ink.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane. Northern Minnesota.
I'm not quite sure Andover qualifies as Northern Minnesota, but
and I'm going to stamp it
Northern
right
Metro
in the middle here. Okay, push down hard. There we go. Okay, that is going to be my background, and I am going to stamp using the palm trees, which are right here. These palm trees, you saw me do something very similar the other day. Because it's rubber, we can actually color them with the Stampin' Write markers, and that's a great way to get multiple colors on one stamp. So I'm just going to color those with, this one is Soft Suede, and this is Old Olive. One end is a brush end on these markers, and one end is a fine point, like writing, very fine writing pen. I always use the brush end. I rarely ever. Sometimes I guess I do with the black in particular, if I want to make an eye or something. So then after I do that, I huff. I breathe on it because the moisture in my mouth or my breath will moisten up that again. Okay? Now I'm just going to add a little bit of grass and a sun. Is that so cute? I mean, I just think, wow, that's just like this little background. So in the Paradise Palms, we have this little grass. So I'm just going to stamp the grass right there. And I'm going to put a little sun with the sun. So I'm going to do that in the same So Saffron. I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to actually do it more than once because I want it a little bit darker. I'm going to go over the same spot again. Pretty confident I can get that. Let's not be cocky and miss it this time. So there's a really cool background. Now, we could, of course, stop there, but why not run it through our Big Shot? No. Stamp and cut and emboss. Going to the, okay. No, we did not get passports. A little bit of a sore subject. Just kidding. It's not a sore subject at all. I'm going to trim this. Actually, I'm not going to trim it. I'm going to go ahead and emboss it. I just looked. Here it is. The embossing folder is our splatters and stripes. So you get, this one is obviously the splatters, and then you get another one the same size with the stripes. I think it'll fit through. If not, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to trim it anyway. So let's try it and see. I think I might need it just a hair smaller. Yep.
For those of you who are wondering, on Monday we let everyone know that we pulled out our passports and they were expired. And we were supposed to be leaving for Mexico on Saturday. So after much scrambling around, attempting to get our passports emergency renewed, we're headed to Florida.
Yep. Which, I mean, come on, that's like total first world problem.
Exactly.
Oh, my passport wasn't good, so I have to go to Florida instead of Cancun. I mean, yeah, I'd be lying if I didn't tell you we're disappointed for sure. I think I gotta think how would you use this with the folder. I think we just use this. Let's try it and see. Push, 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 push. I just don't remember.
Doesn't it say on?
No, it says how to use it with the embossing folder, but it doesn't say. I mean, with the dies. Maybe I do it like this. I just don't remember because I obviously don't do it enough. There we go. Maybe we'll see if it embosses it. Feels a little light to the touch, but we'll see. Oh, I think it did it enough. All right. So, just wanted to put a little texture on it. You can see that, right? And now I'm going to trim it so that it fits on what? Slow down?
Yes.
Okay.
So show them that texture again.
Okay. Dave's like, take a breath, slow down.
You're like waving it in front of the camera. No one
Okay,
can see it.
There you go. Okay, the splatters and stripes 3D embossing folder. This is the splatters. But I thought that's kind of fun, gives it a little texture. Because the splatters
Almost looks like a painted Mexican tile.
Oh, that's totally the look I was going for, Dave. Thanks. So I'm cutting it right at the edge where the embossing stopped. And I'm pretty sure I cut my old olive just a hair bigger. Yeah, look at that. That works just fine. And so I am using So Saffron as my background. There we go. Yeah, they said the only appointment available was in New York City. I was like, come on now.
I almost called our senator, but I decided to let it go.
Can you grab me one of those rubber gloves, please? So I am going to make green because I want it to be green. And I don't feel like we have much in the way of old olive. So I'm going to take our, just the floss that comes in. Twine, thank you. The twine that comes in the 5-pack. And I'm going to cut a piece because I want it to go, let's see, I'm going to have it go around here. So I kind of want to measure first and see how much I need. I'm going to go around twice and I'm going to tie it. So probably here. And then I'm going to make it green because I think it would look better in green. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hold my fingers there and pull it through. I'm going to do that a couple times, pull it through. I'm going to switch, make sure I get the other side. Pull it through. Did you know you could do this? Check it out. It's pretty cool. And so then it has, I like using a rubber glove because then I don't get it all over me. Then it has look at it, the hue is more green. Now, one thing I also like to do though is take a little piece of paper or a tissue and then run it through so I get rid of some of the excess. Just get off some of that excess ink. There we go. Let's just do this side too. Totally not necessary, but it does add that extra little oomph. All right, so back to this. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around just the white. And
you have a new fan commenting.
Who's that? Oh, I haven't seen you in a long time. That's fun. Oh, how are our friends? All right, I'm just going to tie it in a knot because I'm actually going to end up covering up. Hi, Jenny, how are you doing? Okay, I'm getting a little bit of green here, but it's okay because I am going to cover this up. So let me just tie that. So you have to be a little bit careful. You can see I have a little green behind it, but it's all right.
Or let it dry first.
Oops, I never even put on my microphone. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Just kidding. All right. Hopefully you can hear me better. Hopefully you could hear me before. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Now I'm going to stamp just a little happy birthday. And this is from the set also. By the way, I have not found that little retirement stamp yet. It's got to be here, right? It's got to be here somewhere. And I'm going to stamp it on our So Saffron. And then we're going to punch it out. So give a little stamp right there. I love when you're punching something out because you don't have to make it straight. Make sure you always punch first and then stamp.
First and then punch?
Stamp first and then punch. Right, that's what I said.
Or no.
Stamp first and then punch next. Well, it's Wednesday on spring break week, almost. He's like, What does
It's
that matter?
Monday. It's Wednesday. It's Saturday.
Hush.
It's a day that ends with Y.
Yeah, right. It's busy. It's a lot going on. Okay, I'm going to pop this piece up. And so to do that, I like to use these foam sheets. And we do have adhesive strips. I just ordered some. But sometimes, instead of using all the little dimensionals, I just like to kind of be quick and easy and use this. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to stick that there.
And as you probably remember, adhesive foam strips are a part of our
Special.
deal of the week.
Yeah. They're great. They're really great. But since I have like one foam strip left, I will use these. And you can tell I don't like to get my scissors sticky. So here's what we can do. Once we get that off, we can just tear it. Just tear it. Stick it on. Stick it on. Good. Done. And that is going on our Old Olive, which, yes, Diane, it is a classic color. I love, love, love Old Olive. I'm going to line it up on the bottom. I might need to trim the top, and that's okay. There we go. And then we'll just go ahead and take our little happy birthday, and we will use dimensionals on this. I really like using my Take Your Pick to pick up dimensionals. I have found it very a little bit easier because I get the plastic off. It just, I don't know, works well for me. So, except for right now because I just said that, but that's okay. All right. So stick that on there, and we're going to cover up that little twine and that smudgy part. I'm going to cut that a little shorter because...
You're going to cover up your knot?
Yep. I don't want it to poke
there you
out. Oh, I forgot one more thing. I have to put dimensionals on the top and bottom because otherwise it's running on the cord or on the twine. And when it's running on the twine, it like wobbles. It doesn't get a firm, secure
It's a weeble.
base. It's a weeble wobble. There we go. All right. So our last thing is just to put it on our card. And I think, yep, we're just going to put it right here. What do you think? I think it's fun. It's a great way to use, I'm just looking for adhesive. It's a great way to use
your
blocks.
blocks.
Thank you, Dave. As I'm thinking about 500 things, finish the sentence. It's a great way to use your acrylic blocks to get a nice background. I'm going to show you a couple backgrounds here. So this is not very even, but you know what you do in that case? I'm going to show you. Because
Sure.
I don't know if you, I guess it's pretty good. Good enough? Yeah.
Good to me.
All right. Well, when it's not, and off screen, I would probably do this, is I would just chop off the top and chop off the bottom if it's not even to my liking. But there we go. So what do you think? Give me some feedback there. It's kind of fun to use that as a little background there.
Excellent. Well, as I mentioned, we do have our special of the week, and this week it is the Paradise Palms bundle. Oh, I just said we get adhesive strips. That's next week.
That's with our stamp club.
Next week we have
no, that's with the
strips.
Club.
This week is Paradise Palms bundle. You get the bundle, the stamp set, and the dies, and the blender brushes. Sneak peek, next week, adhesive strips come with it. Anyway, so there we have special of the week. I will put the link in the chat.
Thanks. All right. I wanted to show you in this Paradise Palms is also this really cool big palm tree. And so I want to use this as my main color. So I don't think I'm going to make a whole card on this one, but I just want to show you this piece because it could go same as the other. Where's my foam? Let's put the foam mat back down. Did you take it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I came all the way around the table and took your foam mat.
All right, I'm going to use the same color here. And I just got some on my fingers, but that's okay. Because I really like, now with this, because I'm moving it down, there could be stripes. So because I ink it, so there could be a stripe here, here. So, and my block is not very clean, which might leave some spots too, but that's okay. I'm going to do it right. I don't think this is what I was thinking, but that's okay. I want to show you the palm. That's my main one to show you. The palm. So I die cut out this palm tree. This palm tree right here, the big palm tree. And I die cut out 2. So this is my stem, tree, what is it called? This is the bottom part, trunk. Wow, I'm having trouble with words tonight. That's okay. So that's going to sit down here, and then I die cut out another piece. Let's get rid of those little pieces. Die cut out another piece with just the top. So I can cut out this little stem, or trunk, excuse me. Cut out the trunk. This can sit right there, and I have a really cute palm tree that I can do something with the rest of my card. Isn't that cute? I think I was going to build it on this, but I used that for something else. So anyway, I thought that was kind of fun. Are you ready for another one? Something different, stepping more into spring. I'm going to just put some of these away. Do you have anything you want to tell them while I put this stuff away?
Sure.
Okay.
The other thing that we have coming up, of course, is virtual bingo.
Whoop, whoop.
April 22nd, 7 p.m. We will play 6 games of bingo. We will make 3 amazing cards. There will be prizes. You'll get a swag bag. So much fun. Last time we had a great time doing it. Last time we had a good amount of prizes.
I think we had like $300 worth of prizes.
This time we have even more prizes than last time. So going to be a great time. You want to register by April 11th, and then we will send you all of your stuff, including the supplies for the project, your swag bag, your materials, your special treats.
Wow.
And then we will play bingo together on the 22nd.
And I bet you will get to say bingo.
Bingo.
All right. I'm going to make a background now using the 3 colors. So I'm going to use Granny Apple Green. I'm going to use Polished Pink, and I'm going to use Daffodil Delight. Okay, so we're going to stamp a background using each one of these and using a different size block. So I'm going to make this time the yellow my biggest, the green my smallest, and the pink kind of in the middle. So I'm just going to make a background. I'm just stamping. And I was thinking even you could stamp off if you thought it was too bright, but just kind of helter-skelter stamp. Can you believe that was a 5th grade vocabulary word? It's a weird word. I don't feel like we use it very much. All right. So I'm just going to make this little background. Doesn't matter if it's perfect or not, because I'm going to fill in with another color, and that would be my Granny Apple Green. Kind of a fun background, I think. Springy. Put some green over there and a little bit green down here.
All right, she's going to worry, but I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's my background, and I am just going to cut this. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not really specific on measuring. So, and I notice I have a white line there, so I'm going to trim that off. I don't want that white line. And I'm going to cut it at about 1.5 inches. I'm going to do 1.5 inches because I do want them all to be the same. Which that one's not. What size did I do this one at? This one, oh wow, that was too big. Let's go. I think this one was 1.5 inches. Silly me. We'll go to 1.5 inches. Oof, 1.5. Where is it? Here, maybe? Watch, they're going to be all 3 different sizes. Doesn't matter. Totally doesn't matter because now I have 4 strips, which is just fine. And I'm going to build this one on Daffodil Delight because it's just a bright, cheery color. So I'm going to take my stripes. I realize I actually did do them like all different sizes. That's okay. I'm going to start with the small one. Let's just lay them down and see what we think. Just give a little separation there. I might trim that one a little bit more. And I can do either 3, I can do 4. Doesn't matter. I'm going to trim it. In high school one time, I did not care for chemistry. Mr. Barham, and I'm not precise with some things. And so you had to measure out this stuff, and I don't know, the water was going to suck up to the top and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, came in the next day and it said, Lisa, the whiz kid Roberts. And mine was the best one in the class. You know why? Because I didn't measure the right amount of whatever it was. I just dumped it in and used too much, which made it amazing. So, Mr. Barham, if you ever saw that, that's what I did. Because I'm like, well, if a little bit's good, more is probably even better. All right, let's go ahead and just making a background here. And I am sort of keeping them. I guess it doesn't really matter if they're in order or not. You can keep them in order. Starting in the outside, and I wonder if I'm going to, oh yeah, I'm okay. Just wonder if I'm going to run out of space. There we go. One more. There we go. Yeah, can you even believe, uh-oh. Ooh, one of those bugs. Dave. Yuck. It's one of those stink bugs. Get it out of here. Ah! Sorry. Now it's on the floor. Okay. I'm okay. Ah! Like, where'd it come from? Go away. Okay. I am going to use our cute little stamp set here. That was so bizarre. Easter Friends. Look how cute with this Happy Easter. I'm going to use this duck. He's so very happy. And I am going to stamp him, cut out some scallop circles. Just make sure that thing's crawling away from me, not towards me. I'm just going to stamp it in basic black, Memento Black. And then we can color him. Look how cute he is. He's so cute. And I'm just going to color him with our Stampin' Blends. And this one is Daffodil Delight, Light Daffodil Delight. And this one is Light Pumpkin Pie. I think I'm going to use the smaller end for his feet. That thing like just dropped out of the sky. Ugh. Welcome to spring, right? And for his little beak here, I'll just color that. And then I'm going to color this all yellow. Everything else is going to be yellow. And even if the beak gets some yellow on it, doesn't matter, right? So don't have to be too careful. That's what's so great about the Stampin' Blends. They really do blend well. They're alcohol based. They come in sets of 2. So you always get a light and a dark. Often I'll use the light because I can keep going over it if I want it to be darker. Once I use the dark, it's dark. Shocker. But I can go over this again to make it a little bit darker. Isn't that so cute? Look at his little fur. It's just fuzzy. All right, let's go ahead and put this on here. I just went 1 scallop size bigger, obviously. And you do always need to layer when you use the Stampin' Blends because the alcohol, they do kind of soak through there. All right, let's throw a piece of this dimensional. I'm going to do just a big piece like that. That will hold it. Maybe I'll cut it a little bit smaller. I'm just going to stick that on the back and put it on our card. Look how cute it is. What do you think? You could do Happy Easter inside. You could put a little tag. I think it's just cute like that. What do you think, Dave?
It looks very cute.
All right, I'm going to show you the other one I made. The other one, I only used 3. This is polished pink. I only used 3 of my strips. And I was thinking, let's stamp the duck in brown. But I didn't like the way the brown showed up. And actually, this coloring, let's make that darker. Anyway, he looked more like a little ugly duckling. I didn't like that. So I like the yellow. It's a little bit more subtle, but yeah. Isn't that fun? I think it's really fun. Did you have anything else? You're still working on it?
I do.
Okay, great. Go for it. And then I have one last thing.
So one thing that came out today, and I already posted about this on our Facebook page, and that is the last chance sale is on. The retirement list is out, things that are going away with the new catalog. And there are a number of things that
I haven't looked at it yet. Sorry. No, so, Expressions in Ink.
Expressions in
Ink.
Oh
my gosh.
The collection, Beauty of the Earth, the collection. Sometimes, though, keep in mind, the collection goes away, but some pieces of it sometimes stay. I also haven't fully looked at the entire list.
Okay, and I always have to go through a little period of mourning because I do, scroll down, because I do love so much. Oh, no, peaches, no. Okay.
I'm willing to bet at least some of the peach is going to stay. Like I said, haven't looked at all of it.
Well, and it will tell it on the list, it will say whether it's the bundle is going away or the whole thing is going away.
Exactly. So I have posted a link to order, as well as the link to the list of everything that is retiring with the end of the new catalog at the end of April.
I'm in mourning.
You'll be okay. Every year you say this.
I know, but they're so pretty. There's so many things. All right, let me make one last thing for you using our cute blocks. I am going to use Fresh Freesia. Okay, I purposely had not looked at that list because I was like, I just need to focus. And this designer series paper is from the pansy petals. So I'm going to use the back side of it, which is just so cute. I'm just going to put it right there, I think. And I think I was going to put white, so let's do that. I was like, wait, I don't remember what I was doing on this card, but that's okay. I do have an idea. I think I have an idea. I think I can. I'm going to go all the way to the edge. I know it's a little over, so I'm just going to go ahead and trim that with some scissors, my little snips, and put this right here. I love the fresh freesia. It's just like, I think I had a dress in this pattern and color when I was little. Or no, Katie did. Katie had one.
Oh, yes.
Which I thought was really, really fun. Oh, I know what I was thinking, but that's okay. We're already past that.
No going back now.
No going back now. Shoot. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and stamp our little duck. I'm going to use Daffodil Delight, and we're going to stamp the little duck, the little guy.
That's a chick.
Oh, it's a chick. You're right. It's not a duck. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's a chick. I'm just going to clean that off a little bit because it had so saffron, but kind of yellowish, right? And I am going to cut it out. So I'm going to go right here. I'm kind of bummed I forgot what I was doing, but that's okay. We're all good. I know how to punt with the best of them. All right. And our little chick is going to sit right in that little space. So I'm going to stamp it in black. Then I don't need to even color this. Look how cute it is. And that would just make a cute little card too. A little like gift card, note card. Yep. So gift tag. Yep. All of the above. All of the above. I think I need a little layer of.
Okay, for those of you with grandkids, here I think would be a super cute something to put in their Easter basket. You could make a matching game.
Oh, yeah.
With colors and the different animals.
That'd be awesome. I did that one time for a kid on the airplane behind me. And I realized what I really wanted to do, and I'm going to just redo it, is I wanted to stamp it in the fresh freesia. So I'm just going to stamp it on this side because my block is already cut out. So I know it's the right size because then it will match the fresh freesia over here, right? So that's okay. Let's get right on top of it and get it perfectly in the center. There we go. And then we'll just stamp our little chick. Not a duck, it's a chick. I'm going to stamp it right there. There we go. That's what I was thinking. And
Diane said, is the new catalog out? No, it is not. Demonstrators got a link to a PDF of it, but that'll be coming out later in April.
Yes. I have till the end of the month to order them for you, which I will do. Okay, it's a little plain. I maybe would do a couple of them. I'm not going to do that right now, but it'd be cute to have like a couple here. Don't you think?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Yeah, in different colors. So I'll finish that and put that in the post. I don't want you to watch me do that. But so some fun things, super fun things you can do with the acrylic blocks. Oh, you know what else you can do? You can also draw on them to get different colors and then stamp them. Try that. You can also draw on them. You could squirt it and stamp them. Okay. All right. Moving on, friends. I hope that you have time to peruse that list. If you need to mourn, that's okay. You can email or text me because I definitely have to mourn a little bit, especially things like that, expressions in ink. That paper is gorgeous. But then I always know there's more things coming out that are going to be amazing too. So let's see. Today's Wednesday. I will see you on Saturday for Saturday in the studio. I already prepared it, but now I can't remember what it is. Anyway, you'll be surprised. All right, friends, have a great evening. Make sure you like the page, share it with a friend, and I'll see you on Saturday. Happy stamping.